Pillars of Pentegarn, an endless quest book. Lydia, even if he did find treasure, it's not likely he could or would just walk out the front door with it. He'll be back. We mustn't run off in different directions. Our only chance to win is to strike together. Tell that to Muscle Brain, mutters the elf, but she comes back up the ladder and sits with a flump at Pentegarn's feet. I still think we should go after him, snarls Lydia. If he's not robbing us, he'll still need our help. You sit in silence for a long time. Finally, you hear noises at the foot of the ladder. Lydia draws her dagger, and you pull out your short sword. Pentegarn stumbles to his feet and leans heavily upon his staff. You hear heavy breathing, and then a head and soldiers appear. Lydia screeches, "It's Baltic, that pig dog. You better not have any treasure." Baltic pulls himself onto the tower roof. Blood oozes from a small cut on his forehead. "Sorry to keep you waiting," he says. "Did you find any gold?" demands Lydia. "I only made it to the second room," he answers. "I climbed into a goblin ambush." He draws his sword and runs his finger along its edge. "But I finished them off before you could say Baltic the Great." "Did you get all of them?" Fox says. "Well," Baltic hesitates. One did sneak away, but he got bashed up pretty good." "Great," Lydia snaps. "Now the evil one knows we're coming from this direction." "He knew we were coming anyway," Pentegarn says. "Now he knows at least to fear us, so let's give him more to fear." With that, he leads the way down the ladder into the tower. You cross one empty room and climb down another ladder into a room full of the dead goblins. The scene's impressive indeed. At least 20 of the dead lie scattered throughout the chamber. As you study the scene, the most terrifying laugh you have ever heard rolls through the opening leading into the other room. Baltic starts down the ladder first, but as soon as his head disappears, you hear a mighty scream of fear. Baltic's head reappears immediately, followed by the rest of his body. There are more skeletons down there than in a graveyard," he says. "Well, then let's get out of here," Lydia screeches. "Oh, but we're so close," Pentegarn sighs. "It seems such a pity to leave now." "It's better to leave and try another route than to wait for those fellows to get at us," Baltic says. "If you want to try and run back up the ladder and try to get off the tower before the skeletons catch you, choose one. If you think you can make a stand here and defeat the skeletons, vote 2. Again, if you want to run away from the skeletons and leave the tower, vote 1. If you think that you can make a stand here and defeat the skeletons, vote 2. You have a lovely and blessed day. I'll see you next week.